All right, welcome you guys. Welcome to Plexus. Yes, I am recording. Okay, just making sure. So I'm so glad you guys are on this new orientation. And yes, you can mute yourself if you want. That way we don't have any dogs barking, babies crying, which is inevitable to happen always, right? It happens with me too. I'll have my kids busting in here in a minute. So welcome to our team. We put together this new ambassador training for you guys who've just joined. We've had a lot of new people joining our team, and we're excited to get to know you guys. If you are joining us late, you can, put your name and your who your sponsor is and where you're from. We'd love to know where everybody's from. So first of all, you should know you've made a really great choice with joining Plexus. And we are really making our name known as the gut health company, which is such a super exciting time. Plexus has always been about blood sugar, gut health, and inflammation, but now even more because we've added prebiotics and to our drink and polyphenols to our vitamin. We're just like doing all of this really cool cutting edge stuff, scientific proof, clinical studies, all of these things. And so it's just like a super good time to get started with Plexus. So I'm not going to go into the products so much because you guys have that at your disposal. If you haven't already gotten your welcome pack that comes with your success kit, it'll be coming in the mail soon. And I encourage you to get it out and open it. It looks like this. And actually they're getting ready to change it and put it on digitally until they have the actual physical new success kit. So it's going to be online and also in the form of all this wonderful information in this box. So you'll be able to open that up, and there's all kinds of information about our products and how to get started. Just if you want to share it, there's all the information in there, and it's all done from our tips from our top diamonds in our company. So there's that. There's also other ways to inform yourself about the products by watching videos. We have lots of videos that are in our team pages, and as well in the back office, all kinds of ways, YouTube videos. You can YouTube Plexus Triplex or Plexus Vitamin. You're going to find all kinds of things there as well. I'm going to give you some points here. I'm actually on number 3. We're talking about videos. Number 1, of course, was welcome. 2 was you've made a good choice with Plexus. 3 is the products. We're talking about that, how you can go and find those information on that. Here's the good news. You don't have to know everything when you sign up with Plexus. If you want to start sharing right away, if you want to start building a business, or if you just want the information, you don't have to do it all right away. None of us did. We all kind of learned as we went. But make sure, number 4 is make sure that you're connected with the team pages. Make sure that you're on your sponsors team page, and hopefully that sponsors team page. You don't have to be on a million different team pages. Mainly you want to be on yours, your sponsors, and then a Jewel upline. So hopefully you're on my Plexus with Purpose team page. And of course we have a Diamond upline page, Christine Weir's page. So get connected with your sponsor, and that's that sponsor, your person's sponsor, your sponsor's sponsors. Connect with everybody. 2 people, that way you have 2 people to support you. Even if this is all just, I want to just know about the products, I'm not interested in selling, it's still good to have another person to reach out to and contact when you have questions, even if it's just about product. Number 5 is, I skipped something. So about the products, know this, you want to give everything time and consistency. It's not an overnight quick success. We're not putting a chemical into our body that's going to, result in overnight success. It's supplementation. And sometimes if your gut health is in poor shape, or, you've had a lot of autoimmune issues or problems with your health, it might take a little bit longer. So be patient with it, and for sure commit to a 90-day commitment. Our bodies are always regenerating cells every 90 days. People see the changes after 90 days. So don't quit too soon before your miracle can happen. Know that you can have a little detox. You might feel a little bit yucky before you feel better. Detox is normal. Don't freak out if it happens. Contact your sponsor and work through it. She or he will have lots of tips on how to get through that. Make sure you're drinking your water. Count your ounces of your body's weight in water. is super important. If you're joining us late, I just wanted you guys to write your name, or on the little chat box at the bottom, you can find the chat box and put where you're from and who your sponsor is. That way we kind of see who all's on here today. Okay, number 5. So if you're loving your products, you know, maybe you've gotten your products already and you're loving them, then I'm just going to encourage you to share it. I mean, we all know friends and family that could use these products. It helps with a multiple, you know, so many different health issues out there. So don't be afraid to share these products with people. If you're worried about how am I going to pay for these products, you know, can I afford this every month? Then I definitely would ask you, how do you feel about sharing? Because if you share these even just a little bit, that can help you get your products cheaper and or paid for. One false misconception a lot of people have is they think I can't share Plexus until I have this huge, amazing before and after testimony, right? Either it's, you know, I've dropped 50 pounds or I'm off all my medication or some dramatic thing that's going to be so obvious. But the truth is, so many of your friends have completely different needs than you do. What your testimony represents may not have anything to do with the health issues that they're having. So don't wait till you have that big, perfect testimony. Share your journey along the way, because you don't know who that's going to inspire. And you can also borrow other people's testimonies. You don't have, in fact, I encourage you to borrow other people's testimonies. Share other people's testimonies, all the different things that Plexus does, because we are so much more. We're, you know, gut health, allergies, autoimmune, pain relief, so many different things that our products help. So definitely be showing people that. So borrow other people's as well as yours. You know, so talking about sharing Plexus, no, you don't have to share Plexus. You can be a wholesale ambassador and just order for the cheapest price. And we want you to know that we support you and we're here for you regardless. If you're just a wholesale buyer, or if you decide you want to build a business and be a diamond someday, we are here to be your friend and here to support you on your journey. A way to share, number 6, a way to share is a magic first post. And we have that written out in script that you can find, ask your sponsor about it, or you can just type in on Plexus with Purpose team page, magic first post, and you'll see things that pop up. You're basically going to just take a picture of yourself. If you don't have your products yet, that's okay. You can just do a cute selfie of you, or you can do a selfie with your pink drink. Those are super effective. And you're basically just going to say, you know, hey, I've decided to start Plexus. It's a natural health supplement that my friend, fill in the blank, told me about. Tag your friend, your sponsor. And I'm so excited to get started. Who wants to do this with me? And then, you know, people are going to ask you about it and message you about it. Another post you can do soon after that is talking about, you know, maybe I'm so excited I just got my products in the mail. I'm getting ready to get started. Plexus friends, tell me what Plexus has done for you. And then let your team page, let your sponsor know that. We'll put it on the team page, and then we can all jump on there and support your post and tell all the different things that Plexus helps with. That's a very huge post, because then people see that it helps with so many issues. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm terrified to post on Facebook. We all were, you know, Amber, Nicole, Jeffrey, I think, is on here. You know, a lot of us have been doing this a while, and we were scared to death to do that first post too. It took me a while to push post. You know, I held it in my hand for like 20 minutes, okay, and sweat bullets. But we did it, and we're glad we did it, because we've helped so many people doing it, making it aware. But one thing you should know is don't be just scared when you do that, because I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, then people are going to ask me about Plexus, and I don't have a clue because I just got started. And so we want you to know that we will help you. You're not alone. We will help you answer their questions. You know, so we really encourage putting us in a 3-way chat with your potential. And all you say is, hey, I just started Plexus. I'm brand new, so I'm adding Nicole to this conversation because she's been doing Plexus a longer while than I have, and she knows stuff, and she can help answer your questions, and I will learn while she's answering your question. 99% of the time, people are fine with this. They really are. And they actually appreciate that you're getting someone else that knows the answers, because they don't want you just blowing smoke and pretending like you know everything when you don't, right? So, if you have a situation where they're ignoring it or they're not responding, then, the next day reach out to them and say, hey, did you see the chat that I started with my friend Nicole? Was that okay? And if they're like, no, I really don't want that, then just work one-on-one with them. That's fine. But I will tell you that is rare. Most of the time, people are all good with that. And it's very effective. All right, number 7 is if you are like, hey, I really want to get my products paid for, or at least cheaper, I'm going to post on Facebook. Good with that. The next step would be to make a Frank's list. And a Frank's list is just a way to refresh your memory, to jog your memory of how many people you have in your inner circle, in your life, that you're friends with. So the F stands for friends. The R stands for, what does the R stand for? I'm like drawing a blank. Not relationships. What's R? Relatives. Good grief.
Relatives.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole. All right, so relatives, acquaintances is A, N is neighbors, K is kid connections, S can be like service orientation, like church friends or volunteer friends, and S is also for spouse, like your husband or your wife's friends, okay? So those are helping you just refresh your memory on who you know. And then you can categorize those. We call it a list of 63. Ideally, that Frank's list, you want about 100 people. Don't get overwhelmed by that. Look at your Facebook friends, look at your old, your contacts in your phone, old yearbooks, whatever, you'll think of people. But you can categorize that list into like 20 people that you know need the health, need better health, they have health issues. In that same category, you can have people that are super healthy, that are very in tune to health. They're fitness mamas, they're runners, they're, people, whatever, weightlifters. They love Plexus. They have incredible results as well. Another category is people that would say to you, I can't afford it. People that are just strapped financially. The reason you want to reach out to them is because you never know how much this opportunity could bless their lives. They may have a super supportive family that'll jump right on board and they'll easily get their products paid for. What a wonderful blessing for them. And then think of, lastly, 20 people that would be amazing business builders, that they would take this and run with you. Reach out to those people too. And don't assume that the business builders are all extroverts and super social and know a zillion people. Sometimes it's the people that are quiet and shy and reserved, but they have the biggest heart for others. And so they're going to be amazing because they're very influential. People trust them. So, think of those lists, think of those people, and then you're going to come up with 3 that, you want to reach out to first, because those 3 are the ones who you have influence over and they trust you and they, value what you say. So reach out to those 3 because those might be the 3 that join you first. And the reason you want 3 people to join you is because once you're a silver ambassador, which means you have 3 ambassadors that have joined your team, then you're going to get a silver bonus. So Plexus Corporate sends you a $100 bonus once you have 3 ambassadors who ordered a welcome pack. So that's their products. And, they've ordered their welcome pack. They have their convenience order on. So they're going to be ordering again and again. Once you have those 3 ambassadors, then you are making that $100 bonus. So you actually have the opportunity to make $175. You get 25 for each one that orders their welcome pack, basically. But however, this month in August, we have an amazing opportunity, amazing special that our company has put out to where instead of $100 silver bonus, it's doubled. It's $200. Yay. Yeah. So Nicole's like, yes. And it's awesome because they really are not going to do this again. They did it last month and then they did it again this month. And I'm like kind of blown away. They did it 2 months in a row. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. You still can make a good amount next month, but how cool would it be to make at least $275 the first month that you signed up with Plexus? I didn't make that much my first month. I wish I would have. Okay, so here's the thing. You can just keep this opportunity all to yourself, or you can share it with a few friends. Maybe you just have one friend that joins and does this with you. everybody should at least find one friend to do this with them, because statistics show that if you will get one friend even to do this with you, that's going to increase your chance for success. You're going to be holding each other accountable and have better results with the products. And again, if you find 3 friends that'll join you, then you're going to be getting your products paid for. And that's super awesome. Number 9, the next point is maybe you're saying to yourself, I'm so not a salesperson. And I want you to know that I'm not a salesperson either. And I might sound like one now, but that's just because I'm so passionate about what I've seen these products and what this company has done for so many friends and family. So my story in a nutshell, and make it super short, is, I joined just for the cheapest price. I began sharing right away because I saw that, number 1, on day 4, I didn't want Diet Cokes anymore. I wasn't as tired all the time. It was helping my husband with his blood sugar issues. And we were starting to lose inches because we were eating better, because we were craving healthy. And so it became a business for me right away because I got my products paid for right away. I literally had 2 customers and 1 ambassador and got my check back for the same amount that I put in. And then it just kept building from there. So I have been successful in the business. I'm an Emerald Ambassador. What that means is I'm a jewel in the company. I earn 6 figures. Plexus has a Plexus Lexus program, so I drive a free Lexus paid for by the company, and I go to Hawaii every year. It's crazy, guys. I would have never guessed that for myself. I've worked very hard to get where I am, but in the beginning, it was truly just about losing weight and feeling better. And it ended up that I got both. I've gotten both health and happiness for me and my husband. We both lost weight. He doesn't have blood sugar crashes in the middle of the night anymore. He's reduced his insulin 75%. He doesn't have high blood pressure like he used to. Doesn't have sinus infections. I don't need a nap every day. I'm a happier mom. And so it's just been a complete blessing to our family for health and finances. So when I talk to you guys about, yes, the health benefits are great, but there's also the business side too that could really be a blessing to your family. I mean, even if you just earned enough to pay for your products, awesome. What if you earned like $500 a month? That's life-changing money for people. And $500 a month, that's about the average income for silver. That's getting 3 people to join, and maybe the next month a few more people to join, or customers. You're just always having people. Not growing a big giant team, but just managing like maybe under 10 people on a team. That's not super time consuming. That's not super hard. And you have all of our support to help you. And win-win, you're earning like around $400 or $500 a month, and that might be paying for your kids' sports or, your car payment. So it's a complete win-win for sharing Plexus. So I do encourage that, even though you don't have to. Number 10 is just the friendships that you'll make along the way are incredible. You guys, I've made so many friends, so many good close friends that I otherwise wouldn't have made. I've been able to travel to Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and I know I'm going to be going to other states I've never been to and meeting new people that have this same goal of just helping people. And that's really what it's about. And, like I said, we're here to support you no matter what your goal is with Plexus. You can make it as big or as small as you want it to be, but we are definitely here to help you. And I am going to open it up for questions in a few minutes, and I'll end the recording for that. That way we can just freely ask and answer some questions for maybe the next 10 minutes or so. But before I do that, I want to hear from Nicole, and I don't know I think Amber's still on. If she can, she might have kids in the background. I don't know if her picture's off. But Nicole, why don't you just tell them how you went silver, how that went for you?
I went silver just by sharing. I share on Facebook every day, and I reach out to my friends, not pushy, not, hey, come buy my stuff, just how that's helped me and what it's done for me. And I truly share from my heart on this is great stuff. I share how it's helped my husband. And then just little by little, my friends have trusted me. They've seen results from us, and they just want to join me just for wholesale prices or to make a business out of it. So
Yes,
that's how I did it.
that's great. Thank you. And Nicole's a gold ambassador now, so she's doing really great. She's got her products paid for and beyond. Good income, traveling all over the place with that money.
Yep, that we do.
Yeah. Okay, so is Amber on? I don't know. We've lost her. Jenny can share because Jenny's a silver ambassador too. I think you're still on mute though here. Jenny, you want to share about how you went silver?
Sure. I shared my results on Facebook with my friends about how good I was feeling. And I was lucky I had results very early. Like the first week I felt great. My husband lost 14 pounds the first 2 weeks. So I shared with that, and I went silver. People, they love to see and hear your personal experience. And if they're your friends, they trust you and they know that, you know, you're telling them the truth. But I mainly from sharing I share every single day on Facebook, and I PM about 20 people every day, and I try to follow up with 10 people that I PM'd and didn't hear back from. I try to, they say keep like 5 touches. So I just keep trying to, and I don't want to be pushy. I just gently kind of pop in and say, hey, I'm just wondering if you've had a chance to check out Plexus and if you have any questions. So that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Amber, do you want to share your silver story?
Sure. So Rebecca sponsored me. I started watching her journey and she was losing weight, and I had my 3rd baby girl and I wanted to lose the weight too. So I bought the products. I wasn't not going to share them, but we needed the money for if I was going to purchase the products again. And so I shared with my sister right away and my aunt and a good friend, and they hopped on, and that's where my journey began.
Awesome. Yes, and Amber is a senior Ruby ambassador, so her next promotion is Emerald, which we are believing that is coming soon. And you know what? We're all just regular moms that are sharing our heart. You know, we talk about our hairdresser, where we get our, you know, dress that we got on sale, whatever. Like, it's the same thing. You're just sharing what you found. That's incredible. And you know, they mentioned, Nicole and Jenny mentioned that they shared on Facebook and they went silver pretty quickly. Amber, I know, shares a lot on Facebook, but at first it took her a while still to get ambassadors. Do you want to share about that a little bit, Amber? About how you reach out and
Yeah, so my journey wasn't, when I first started Plexus, I didn't have a big network on Facebook. Like I had like 150 friends because I was pretty private about our life. That's just who I am. I was shy, introverted, private. I had, you know, a small knit group of friends, not a large group of friends. And so when I started Plexus and I started posting, I didn't have a great response because I had never been active on Facebook before. You know, I just didn't share a lot. So when I started my journey, like Rebecca's took off on Facebook. You know, she has a huge network of people, and Rebecca was posting and her journey took off. My journey was not that way. I posted every day, but I actually had to open my mouth and talk to people about Plexus and how it was changing me. I had to call people, I had to message people, and that's how my journey started. Like, you can't, if you want to, you can't, like, I just really suggest you don't wait around and just post and say it doesn't work, because people in your life will be watching your journey and they do want to hear how it's helped you. And like, find ways, like testimonies and stuff that will relate to people. Like there's a testimonies page, and I will find testimonies that relate to specific people, and I will share those testimonies with them and then share more about Plexus with them that way.
Excellent point. And Amber's right about the testimony page. That's a great thing for you guys to be on. Ask your sponsor to add you if you haven't already been added, because yeah, you can go on there and find things, and you can even add your potential on there, and they can go in and use the search bar and, you know, type in their particular health issue, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, yeah, this helps with that. So it really helps build their belief. So yeah, you know, a lot of ambassadors will tell you, like, I wish I would have reached out sooner. Like, I just kind of let them come to me, or I waited around, or maybe I put my post out there and they're not liking it, they're not commenting. Well, then our suggestion to you would be definitely start reaching out more individually to people, because they really are watching. They just may not comment or like it. I watched my sponsor, Christine, who's now Diamond. I watched her for 10 months. I never liked the post. I never commented, but I knew all about what was going on with Plexus. So, you know, and we joke about it. I'm like, if you would have just reached out to me, I probably would have done this thing sooner. So always keep that in mind, that you have the potential to help people. If you reach out to them, you're helping them. You're not bugging them. All right, so I'm going to stop the recording, but I'm going to stay on like 5-10 more minutes, and we can take questions. But I'm so glad that you guys have all been on, and I'm going to stop it now, and then we'll answer some questions. Thanks so much, and welcome to Plexus.